Good Friday morning. Today and tomorrow, today and tomorrow. Then it's over for a day. Alright, time to get up for work.
Alright, so goodness only knows how long it's been, but Mary's messages actually started showing up on my phone for the first time in God knows how long. Like, Facebook Messenger just wouldn't put that little bubble on my screen for my phone. And so there were a lot of times that I just completely missed Mary's messages. I went to my settings and everything, and like my settings said that they were all good for the little bubble messages and everything. And so every day I'd wake up and I'd just have to go straight to Facebook Messenger to see if she messaged me anything. And I wake up this morning and find that there's a bubble icon there. I didn't change any settings, but it's there now, so there's a plus. Shaun just got to school. Sky still has to go. Let's see. I gotta clean up a little bit. This house is a mess, and we've got bottles and cans all over the place. Jax wants treats, so guess we'll set him up real quick. Come on. No, you don't have to yell at me. Here, I'll just pour the rest of it out. That's all you get for the rest of the day. And then I'll clean up all the remnants, all those crumbs, when you're done. He actually used the cat door and we saw it yesterday, but Mary was editing videos and so we didn't have the camera available. But we'll catch him at some point. We got the greenhouse out there now. And it's 45 degrees outside, I think it said. So, still not warm enough, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Sunlight! If you haven't noticed, for the past like 5 videos or whatever, I've wore the same shirt, 2 shirts, because we do laundry daily, and as always, it's always on the right. So I've been wearing the same 2 pairs of outfits each day. Now, bananas. I love me some bananas. There's a problem though, which is that they're slowly dying out. And I think that bananas are one of the best fruits. Them, kiwis, and fresh strawberries, pulled straight from the farm, not in a bag or anything. I'm definitely not bought in those containers at stores, because they just, I don't know, they don't taste right. They're never ripe enough, and I'm never patient enough to wait. And then they usually end up molding before they get ripe, which is weird. But bananas are becoming extinct slowly because they're over farmed in a very specific place. And I've always wanted to try the previous banana type, the flavor of Runts. The banana flavor in the Runts is actually mimicked after the flavor of the banana before these specific ones. I can't remember the naming of them, but yeah, I can't remember the name. But I've always wanted to try one, and I will one day. Because they still exist. They're just not that easy to find. Grosse Michel. And what's the other kind? It's kind of funny. It's called the Grosse Michel. But I'd really, really want to do that one day. It's like on my bucket list type thing. Try fancy banana. So, yeah, the older generations got to enjoy it while they were in the process of over-farming it. But then bacteria, because there was no biodiversity, ended up really coming to like bananas. And because of that, the bananas go bad fast, super fast. They turn brown and all that. That's thanks to the wonderful bacteria from lack of biodiversity. Keep that in mind. I'm not a farmer. I'd be a terrible one. We can barely even keep little plants over there alive, right? What's up, Jax? What's up? How are you? Anything else going on today? No, I don't have to go into work today, so there's a plus. I enjoy those days. Like, nothing wrong with going into work, but I just prefer to be at home. I pay for a house. I'd rather be there. Eat bananas. See the northern lights. Stargaze on a perfectly clear, nice summer starry night. Like, go outside to some place that doesn't have a lot of light pollution. And I have an idea of the place I want to go to, which is Sleeping Bear Dunes. And if I ever hear about a stargazing thing that they got, I want to go up there and just spend like 4 or 5 hours just staring at the stars, because the light pollution blocks out a lot of those stars, so you can't really see them in the night sky. You only see the brightest ones. But I remember when I was out at my grandparents' house, and I was just standing outside doing nothing in the darkness of night, and I'm just staring at the sky. And the longer I stared at the sky, the more stars I saw. And it like was just littered with them. Not like the, let's say, 50 stars that were in this. No, there were thousands. And it was amazing to see. And that's what I like. I want to look at that. I want to see it with my eyes. Mary always has been told by me that if I had a chance to go one-way trip into space, I'd take it. Just to see the stars. Just to be in space. Be perfectly fine on a maiden voyage to God knows where. I'll probably starve at some point, but I will have been in space, staring at the stars. I should really write down a bucket list. Maybe I'll do that someday. Here's the problem though. Once you finish your bucket list, you have to create another, otherwise you got nothing to look forward to. Jax. Alright. I guess I will get Sky going because it's about that time. I really need to learn how to make clockwork stuff with gears that actually work. And then we can make that whole wall nothing but gears. That'd be pretty badass. Sky, it's time to get going. To school. Where else? to wear. Also, I need more muscles. More muscles. Problem is working out is boring. Everybody says if you work out, there's no motivation to work out. The motivation comes after working out. Problem is my ADHD brain won't allow it. My ADHD brain says, boring. Instead, it's much more fun to just lay here and do nothing. Stare at the wall and wait for Mary to call in 20 minutes. As somebody in Discord said a couple days ago, bone apple teeth. Then they posted some cheesy food that just wasn't appealing. Alright, time to get going. See you guys in a bit. Alright, it's time to get some breakfast in me. I just spent the past hour just sitting downstairs watching YouTube videos. And it's almost time to start working, but before I do that, I would like to have a smoothie, because smoothies are delicious. So, let's do that. Start up here. I don't need a shaker cup because we don't need to shake anything because we got a blender. What I do need is this thing. God, this is so old. We've had this blender for, geez, like 8+ years. Well, I guess as long as it still works, it's all that matters. I remember last time somebody didn't put this together properly. So let's just make sure that that's good. All right. One of the new games I've been playing has really catchy songs. They did really well on their music production. Alright. That's that. Now, probably need a bigger bowl for that, but let's see if we have one that's in here. We do. Alright. Because I take this, what is this, 4-pound bag of strawberries. And I just pour all the rest in here. And over the next couple days, these will defrost, and then I can just have it as a snack. Because I love fruit a lot. Can't have a smoothie without a banana, in my opinion. Bananas just bring the whole flavor together. go. Breakfast of champions. Now, smoothie, which is just about filled perfectly. Because you know, I'm just the best at making smoothies ever. Best ever. Alright. Place the strawberries in the fridge. That's my weekend snack. I know I got straws around here. There we are. Get in there. Happen to have smoothie straws. Perfect. All right, time to get to work now. God, that tastes good. Love me some smoothies. All right. So it is about 65 degrees outside, or it's working its way up there at least. So I can open this stuff up and let's see if you can figure it out. So yesterday was rather funny because he was trying to push on it with his paw, but he was touching it so lightly that it wasn't moving. And then he's wondering why it's not opening when he's barely touching it. So then he put some pressure into it and it finally opened up for him. But he's also grown into this weird thing of just looking out the hole of the door too. He did it! Alright. Turn off the air in the house. And what I will do is I will move the plants and the greenhouse. Alright, so now that's done, they'll sit in there nice and comfortably, and we'll see how well that goes. See if they perk up a little bit. It's only one way to find out. Alright. Oh, come on, door open. Or not open, close, 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 that's the word. I knew the word, I swear. Look at all that dirt, all the scrapes on our island. The island's screwed up now. Yeesh. Might as well open up these, get some air in the house. Alright. That gets those out of the house, so hopefully the bugs will stay out of the house. Hopefully. I think I will have me some that nice and salty chicken fried rice. I was watching a video earlier on how to make my chicken fried rice better. One is to not put so much soy sauce on it, but it's really the color. The color is what I want to add. And not like all the greens and whatnot from all the vegetables. No, I don't care much for vegetables in my fried rice. It's that nice caramelizing look that I want on it. And once I can get that down, it'll be golden. And there he is, just eating grass like a weirdo. But I had just gotten back from the chiropractor. Told him that my back was a little bit stiff, and he insisted on still working on my neck, even though it no longer hurt. He did help me out with my back a little bit. Cracked it, did a real nice pop. And it's not so stiff. I have a little bit more mobility, so there's a plus. But he insisted that even though my back, like my neck no longer hurts and whatnot, and I was saying, hey, you know, it's not just my back that's a little stiff. He's like, well, 7% of your nerves are what feel pain. We got to make sure that it doesn't, you know, go back to being in pain. And on top of that, he said that it might help with the eczema. And as anybody should know, if you have pain anywhere in your body, generally the nerves will be localized, but things can also happen from up top. It's kind of a downstream effect. If I had a pinch here and yet my finger was numb or something, that could be a possible reason. I'm not saying that it is, because it'd probably be my wrist if it was my fingers, but it's still a potential cause. Everything happens upstream, affects the downstream. All right, glad we finally got those out the house. We don't need nature inside. We stay completely organic with the metals and the glass and the technology. Technologically organic in the house. Nature stays outside. So yeah, can I get back to work and all that fun stuff? Otherwise, how's your day going so far? If it just started, what do you plan on doing? Alright.
Alright, I've been home from work for a couple hours now, but my stomach just wasn't feeling good, so I laid down. Also, Shaun left with Lil Shaun to go to his mom's to put in a new camera for her, like security camera for outside. And Skyler has a lock-in tonight at the school, so I'm hoping Shaun will be back so he can take him to it. Otherwise, I have to take him to it. But I'm already in my pajamas. Because I have to work tomorrow. So, Sky will be gone from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. tonight at the school. Lil Shaun did it also when he was in 7th grade. It's just for the middle schoolers, the 7th, 8th, and 9th, or the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Or maybe just for the 7th, I don't remember. But they usually like watch movies, play with Nerf guns, and eat pizza and play basketball. They do it in the gym. But Lil Shaun got to do it for 7th grade. Yeah, I think it's just 7th and 8th graders because he didn't do it in 6th grade. He did it in 7th grade. He couldn't do it in 8th grade because that's because when COVID happened. So there's that. And then this is the year that they brought it back because they haven't done it since. So the last year they did it was in 2019 and now it's 2023. The neighbors are outside with their dog and kids. That's what I'm looking at. So I gotta go get him ready because it's 6:30 now. I'm hoping Shaun gets home in the next 15 minutes so he can take him, but if he doesn't, then I have to take him. My sister was supposed to come over with Logan so he could play. He said he wanted to play with Skyler. I'm like, no you don't, you just want to play on the VR. I was like, Skyler's not gonna be here. He's like, I still want to come over. But then she decided not to come over because she was at Walmart, and when she was done there, she had to take everything home. And by the time she got done with putting everything away, it's almost 7 o'clock. So she said she'll bring them over on Sunday. That means Little Shaun and Big Shaun will be doing the cleaning tomorrow and mowing the grass. Also, I'm pretty sure Shaun already showed you the greenhouse. All my plants in it. I've got to bring those in tonight because it's going to get below 50 degrees. And they said bring your plants inside if it's below 50. I'm going to go call Shaun and see when he'll be home. Otherwise, I got to get ready to take Skyler to the school. Alright, Skyler's leaving. Shaun just made it home. He's taking all that Nerf stuff with him to the school. He said it is today. He noticed it on the ELA calendar. So, I told him, don't worry if some of those bullets don't come home. We have so many of them. Just make sure you bring, back the guns. Right? And Skyler knows which ones are his. I'm pretty sure they're going to write his initials on them.
Abomination gun? Oh, he is.
He is. It's it.
He's got everything.
He's got everything in there.
Oh, they're going to initial every single one of them.
Tell them they don't have to initial every single dart. They just the gun.
They did it last time.
I know they did. Some of them actually have SM on it from Shaun. So. I guess that's one good thing that I named them both with the same initials. So the school doesn't have to change the initials. That's nice. But they're leaving to go do that. It starts in 6 minutes and the school's 6 minutes away. And Shaun brought home pizza. There's the meat lovers and the veggie for me. I didn't see Little Shaun come home unless he just walked past me without saying anything. It is getting late though because like I said, it's almost 7 and I still have to edit this video and go to bed and eat dinner because I didn't eat. Ooh, it's dark. He's home because the door's locked. Hi. I haven't seen you all day. How are you?
Fine.
Did you do your math?
No, because I don't have math.
You finished all the stuff you were missing?
No.
Then you have math. Go do it. My battery's about to die. So, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye, fools.